It's the final day of the transplants. Let's get everything upgraded so it's in its forever homes for the season. Good afternoon, good evening, good night everybody. Happy Saturday to you. It is Saturday, July 4th, 2026, and it's day 139 of the Chilli grow up. It's about 20 degrees at the moment. It's going to get warmer. It's lovely, just perfect. Quite overcast at the moment, but we are getting sun popping through. And there must have been a little bit of rain overnight because they weren't this damp. But that's alright, a little bit of rain, nothing too crazy. So today, that mystery there, those two ghosts are going to come out in bigger pots. And then these Mych Masalas out of the cups and the bigger pots there into some other bigger pots. And then we'll just have a quick check through the rest of the garden. But other than that, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're having a great day. That Lucy's just having a little rest on the couch. I thought leave her be. But yeah, everything's looking wonderful at the moment. It's looking nice there. We got lots of flower buds showing on that Buena Mulata. I'm sure you can see the lovely purple flowers. Also got some there on that ghost, if you can see it. And then up in the back we've got the overwintered Cayenne, loaded with flowers. So it should be great. But yeah, let's get these up transplanted. Let's finish off. And then no more transplants. It's all done for the season. To be honest, I'm looking forward to getting them in their final places. And then we're all ready to rock. Thank you all. Let's do this. Let's start day 139. Madam. Here's a Mych Masala in a big pot. I'm going to pop him in to the bigger pot here. So let's flip him out. Let's have a little look at these roots. Just beautiful. Sparkly on the bottom, like gold flakes. Not sure what that is. But yeah, they're looking great, aren't they? So in it goes. Let's fill the soil in around the edges, push them down, fill in all those egg pockets, bit of water and fertiliser, and there we have, with the support cane needed as well, a Mych Masala from its pot into a bigger pot. Here's another Mych Masala in a bigger pot. Going to go into another bigger pot. So let's take them out, have a little look at those roots. Making a mess as always. Quite nice, aren't they? Looking good. So we're going to pop them in. Push them down. Bring that soil in from the edge. And there we have a second Mych Masala in a bigger pot. Another Mych Masala in the cup. Looking lovely. Let's take him out of the cup. Let's show you these roots. Because once again, quite a lot going on. Looking good. So it's not much of a bigger pot, but these are the only bigger ones we've got now. There we go. Give it a little bit of room to spread out. It will grow a little bit. And once it's filled up, it should still produce chilies. But let's see what happens with this Mych Masala from a cup to a bigger pot. Okay, moving on to the cups now. Here's another Mych Masala, of course. Looking great though. Just beautiful. Let's take him out of the cup. And let's have a little look at these roots. Now I did just wet this just to get it out of the cup easier. But as you can see, these roots are crazy. Lots going on. So I thought this pot here did have that Scotch bonnet MOA in for quite a while. It's now in the 5-gallon grow bag. But there we go. Mych Masala has been transplanted into a bigger pot. Mych Masala from the cup again. Just prise that free. Twist and a pull. Now look at these. I left this one till the end because these roots. That's crazy, isn't it? I don't even know if we're going to get this out without damaging I'm going to try my best. Come on, there we go. That wasn't bad at all, was it? There we go. They survived. Good strong roots, look. Looking wonderful. And again, not much of an upgrade, but this is the biggest pot that we've got. So get those roots in. Pop them down. A little bit of soil around the edges. And in the middle, just to fill those gaps in. And there we have another Mirch Masala from the cup to a bigger grow pot. Mirch Masala. It's in the cup. Let's prize that free. There we go. Look at these roots. Before we even take it out of the cup, just look at those. So, I'm going to try and take it out without damaging these, but it's probably going to get ripped. Oh no, they're okay. So, yeah, there we go. Lots and lots of roots. There we go. Marvellous. They've done so well. And again, I just soaked these just so I could get them out of the cup. I knew they were going to be a problem. If we'd have let them be dry, they'd have just ripped the roots and we'd have lost all the soil. So there we go, straight in there. Push them down. There's not much additional space, but I just want them all out of the cups. So there we have another Mirch Masala transplanted from its cup into a bigger pot. There we go. So there we go. It's out of this seed propagator now. Roots are looking good. Trying to show you them without them falling apart. There we go. Okay, so the ghost pepper is out of its seed propagator. Again, it fell apart a little bit. I want to make sure that all the roots are set so I can show you them. The big amount just hanging on there. See it? So perfect. We're going to move them over into here. And then just fill the gap. Nice and easy. And hopefully these two ghost peppers aren't too late in the season. We should get some peppers from them. But time will tell. They might not even survive. But let's give them a go and see. The ghost pepper out of the seed propagator into a bigger pot. Another Mirch Masala in a cup. Just pack the soil around there so we can just twist and pull. Get that perfect. These have grown so well. I can't get over how much they've grown in these cups alone. As you can see, I'm struggling to get the cup free. So many roots, look. Lots in the bottom, so we're going to pop them in. Fill those air pockets. A little bit of soil around the edges there. Just a bit on the top. Pack him down. Stick his name tag back in because we don't want to forget. But there we have the Mirch Masala from the cup to a bigger pot. Okay, so there's one ghost pepper. There's the other ghost pepper. And then 1, 2, 3 Mirch Masalas. And that Carolina Reaper, I just put it in there anyway. It's probably not going to make it, but let's see what happens. Let's get them all outside, back in the sun, and back with the rest of the chili. Got the seed propagators here. Now, there is one ghost doing very well. There's a second ghost doing well. This one was doing okay, but then it just collapsed. I've tried propping it up. It seems like it's trying to survive, but it's gone, hasn't it? There's also one Carolina Reaper here, but it's so late in the season. I think we're going to have to pass on that. We've got plenty in the 5-gallon grow bags. So this ghost pepper here and this ghost pepper here, let's get them into bigger pots and then we can clear the seed propagator for this. Okay, so there we go. The plug has been removed. There's a load of roots there. The soil is very dry, so I've got to be careful it doesn't all fall apart. But let's pop them in there, look. Make sure it's good and straight. And then fill the rest of the soil over. We've got the ghost pepper in a bigger pot out of the seed. So there we go. Tiny little plug. No, well, one little root there, look. So There is some roots going on. Hopefully it will make it. And what it's going to be, I do not know. Let's just fill those caps in. And there we have a mystery seed out of the seed propagator and into a bigger pot. So this was the mystery tray, what was left of it. So there's this one, who knows what it's going to be. There's also this one, look, I didn't even notice. Purple leaves. Didn't say there was any purple plants in the mystery pack, so I am intrigued. So let's get these two out into bigger pots. They're probably not going to make the season, but just for experimental purposes and so we can see what happens and I can put it onto the channel, let's get them into the bigger pots and see how they go. And here is that purple one. Not any roots, so who knows what's going to happen, but let's pop him in. A little bit more soil at the bottom here first. There we go. Just fill that in, and there we have mystery seed in a bigger pot. Let's see. Okay, so Mych Masala, Carolina Reaper, Ghost Pepper, Mych Masala, two mysteries, Mych Masalas, and a Mych Masala. So there we have it, everybody. No more pots, no more cups, no more grow bags, nothing else to upgrade. Everything is as it should be. It's in its permanent home now, and time will tell. We'll just keep checking on them, make sure they're fed and watered properly, and hopefully get lots and lots of chili soon. As you can see, we're getting lots of flowers starting to appear, so there should be lots of chilies coming up very, very soon. Feels good knowing no more soil delays, no more ordering, and that is everything's done. So thank you all so much for joining us on this journey. We're going to carry on, of course, daily vlogging, but the actual growing, grow lights, soil transplanting, upgrading, it's all complete. It feels good, and just looking at all of this now feels really rewarding. It's quite the collection, isn't it? 70 plants if these all survive. Well, it'll be now 72 because of the one mystery and that one Carolina Reaper. 72 plants here, so let's see what happens. Hopefully lots and lots of chilies, lots of pods for sale, lots of powder, seeds, just loads of chili flakes, dried chilies, chili chocolate, chili jam, hot sauce. Possibilities are endless. So thank you all so much again. So thank you all for joining us on day 139. You take care of yourselves, okay? Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday and a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday for day 140. Thank you all so much. Take care. Bye-bye.